Now let's change gears as we take a look at the new ICT tax bill, which has continued to generate controversies among the industry players, operators, and also consumers. The new bill, referred to as the Communication Tax Bill, seeks to impose, charge, and collect communication service tax on service fees payable by users of electronic communication services at 9%. Now, if the bill is enacted into law, it will mandate service providers to file monthly tax returns with the Federal Inland Revenue, that's FRS, with strict penalty for non-compliance. What does this whole tax issue mean for the telecoms providers and also the consumers? I'm being joined in the studio by the National President of the National Association of Telecoms Subscribers, Mr. Diolu Ogubanjo. Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for coming on the program.
It's a pleasure to be here.
A lot of people are wondering what this whole tax issue means for telecoms providers and also consumers, which you are their leader. What does this mean really to Nigerians?
The proposed 9% communication service tax bill means more hardship for Nigerians. And of course, nobody wants any hardship. I must say that currently between 13 to 14% are currently, having access to broadband via mobile. And Nigeria hopes to achieve 30% by 2018. How do you want to achieve that? Particularly when there are no infrastructures to back it up. Currently, in fact, apart from the price of, operating expenses going up, for instance, diesel, what do you call it, power. Power is not particularly regular. And in fact, we hear that 1,000 megawatts is being lost because of one or two challenges. And you now still want to increase the burden of Nigerians by bringing in another tax level. Already, again,
the government seems to be aware that there is the inadequate infrastructure challenge in every part of the economy, whether telecoms or any other place. But the argument is also that it is seeing this as a possibility, as a channel of generating 20 billion naira monthly to help run the economy. Do you think that is a justifiable reason?
Not at all. As we speak, currently, there are charges already, which is in form of taxes, 20% on SIM cards that they bring, 12% taxes on handsets. Again, every mast is being paid for through charges. Right-of-way issues, let me also tell you that when telecom operators are laying their cables, it is only Lagos State that seem to be fair to them because they charge 500 naira per meter. Initially, it was 3,000 before the NCC came in, to mediate and all that. In other states, it's higher. Again, states, apart from the NCC regulating, states also, have their regulatory bodies. For instance, in Lagos State, they also, created La Simra, only for them to, again, met taxes on telecom operators. The local government are also there. So many taxes already.
And the consumers will
have to pay. Again,
they have to pay for it.
26 other taxes are there, and it is this consumer. They mustn't kill the consumer, for God's sake.
But what's the way out? Because the government is of the view that it wants to generate more revenues. We all know how the economy has been, and there is a need for us to ensure that we look inwards and see how we can raise funds for our various capital projects. We have to fund the budget, we have to pay salaries, so various ways of getting revenues.
You don't want to, a willing horse, you don't want to beat the willing horse to death. Tap, 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 tap. Already every action of government is on the Nigerian, on the street, which is the consumer. And by the time you now look elsewhere, maybe not telecoms again, look elsewhere, again, reduce all the taxes, harmonize them. For instance, when the president went to United Arab Emirates, he said he was going to, reduce taxation, multiple taxation. And here we are, that is not being done.
Okay, we hope that the government looks into the situation and find a way to resolve the whole problem. Thank you so much. The president of the Telecom Subscribers Association of Nigeria, Mr. Diolu Ogubanja, we do appreciate your time with us on the program. We'll go on a break, and when we come back, we'll take it back to the markets. Please stay with us.